Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. So those of you that watched my sort of introduction to the forest mod saw that I was on a map called the Forest Map. Well, this is going to be our second go at the forest mod. In fact, this is going to be the start of a series, and no, I'm not dropping the Pleasant Valley, not by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, cool. Clippable logs. Not by any stretch. This is just going to be another series that I'm going to do just so we can get a little bit of a handle on the forest mod. Now, this is not the forest map. I tried loading the forest mod onto Pleasant Valley. I didn't think it would work too well. And in fact, Pleasant Valley wouldn't even load once I did that. So, oh good, some of these are solid. Wouldn't actually load once I did that. So, like I said, the forest map, it obviously worked fine. But the problem with that is, I don't know how much that would do as an actual series. I think it would make a fine little, demo of the forest gear. But as far as the series goes, yeah, I don't think so. So, I had a look around, and I found this. This is called the No-Name Forest Map. Yeah, kind of cool. Oh no, I keep getting these silage things here everywhere. Yeah, this is called the No-Name Forest Map. And by a fella named AGI, or Aggie, or whatever that might be. So here's our title page. Hello, my English friends. Perfect. Works for me. That's our briefing. This is a look at the map. This is also a look at the map. There. Looks a little better. You see only field 1 is listed for some odd reason. Or there's a patch of grass in the middle of a brown field. That's more like it. Oh. Field 1 is out here. Okay. Anyway, ignore those things. So yeah, here we go. This is the map. It's kind of bigger than it looks. And the nice thing about it is there is tree planted areas all over the place. Kind of. There's areas all over the place you can plant trees, but I haven't actually, and there is a sawmill in place, and there is a bioheat place where you can sell your wood chips, etc. So those things are in place. There are plenty of field areas that obviously are going to serve no purpose other than for trees. And they're scattered all over the map, and actually a pretty decent configuration for what we're going to do. The thing I really liked about it, though, is it's also a working farm, right? You do have all of the other things. Like, if we look back here, got a bunch of saplings in this field, okay? These will grow in about 3 days to the point where we can harvest them down. And there's a couple more way up in the back. You don't want to have too many down at a time. The areas on the map where I thought they were actually marked, here's our cows, marked out as forestable logs, I didn't actually find any that were marked as such when I got up and had a close look. So here's our little town. I'm just going to head back to the sort of farm area. Here we go. So yeah, we've got a fully functional farm with cows, sheep, chickens, and the basic crops. So we do have a way to make money besides the forestry. I don't have all of our gear in place yet by any means. I've got our front loader with a tree grabber on it, and I've got our general purpose forestry vehicle. But beyond that, not too much. So yeah, I thought we'd start our series here on this map. We can harvest crops, we can do some logging, and if I can ever get the darn apple mod to work properly, I might throw that in here too, just for the heck of it. And of course, just because when you're playing something like Pleasant Valley, if you don't have 600 things that are immediately available to do, you kind of feel like you're missing out. So, but yeah, I thought how this would do well. I had a look at the Alpine map because that was sort of suggested that, you know, that's a forestry map as well and has the sawmill, etc. The issue I have with it is, although it looks like a really cool map to play around on, it looks like a really terrible place to actually try and learn how to deal with the forestry equipment, right? Just because it's going to be struggles. Just darn well is. No matter how you look at it, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. Everything is very steep. There's a lot of places where you've got to manage switchbacks and very tight hills, etc., etc. Now, I also tried this mod, the forest mod and all the gear, on the old Family Farm map, which you guys know is one of my favorite small maps. If I can't do MR and play Glen Malure as a small map, then Family Farm is my all-time favorite. So, problem was, see, I think these are the same trees that are used in the forest mod, but I have tried them with a chainsaw. None of them are marked, unless I just have to wait a certain period of time, and none of them would be touched by the chainsaw. But all of these areas are plantable, so you can run a pack of seedlings in mixed in amongst all those woods, right? Things like that. All of these hills are available for that. All of the less than grassy areas, pretty much anywhere on the map is, you could run rows behind here. Right. And we do have a little bit of life in town, which is always nice. Makes the map a little less dead, you know. So, yeah, I think this is going to work out well. The vehicle shop and stuff is just up the road here. And there are lots of fields of crops. See, I would think these individual trees that are laid out on this map, see, they are the exact same trees when the seedlings grow up as you see here. You know, same bark pattern, same crowns on them. And these are also the trees that are individually marked, like here's one right now, right? This one is also marked, right? So, I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's not just a matter of waiting a few days, and maybe some of these will come to a point where we'll be able to harvest them along with what we plant. So, as I said, here's your vehicle plant here, or vehicle store, shop, whatever you'd like to call it. The tractor store. Right. At least this is where stuff plops when you want them. I don't see an actual sell point. Well, let's say that's available everywhere. It's certainly not. Let me guess, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, I can get through here. Good deal. So right up here, this is the... and yeah, there is a proper road in from the other side. But this is our sawmill, and this is our bioheat facility. So these are in place, and they're a decent enough layout. See? A little bit of custom signage on it. So yeah, it is definitely designed to be. There's even a gas up point there, which is kind of nice because you're a ways up the hill here. So it is certainly designed to be a forest map, and I think this is where we're going to run with it. I still haven't bought any of our farm equipment, and like I said, I've only picked up a couple of very basic bits of forest gear. So, next time around, we will have harvesters in the fields, and, well, I'd like to be able to grow some of those trees up. We'll see how that goes. If it ends up withering the crops, I may try again. So, till then, guys, this has been Species 7. Hope you liked the episode. I know we didn't get a lot done, just me rambling on and running around like a madman. But we will get to see everything that's here because we will use this as a functional map. So, there you be. Hope you enjoyed the look. Join me again for our next episode. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe even. That would be really, really cool. Till next time, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.